Today, I'm going to talk about why do we want to bite someone we love? No, you're not weird. You're not crazy. That intense urge to bite, squeeze, or even lightly attack someone you adore? It's called cute aggression. Psychology explains it like this. When you love someone so much, when they're so cute, it almost hurts. Your brain gets overwhelmed with emotion. So it balances things out by triggering the opposite reaction, a little aggression to handle all that love. And it's not just emotional, it's physical too. Biting, kissing, nuzzling, they all release feel-good chemicals like endorphins. That's why it feels so satisfying, like a rush of closeness, even a little addictive. It actually goes back to our earliest childhood, when we explored the world through our mouths. That biting instinct is tied to comfort, safety, and bonding. So if you've ever wanted to bite your partner's arm or leave a tiny mark on their skin, it's not violent, it's intimacy. Raw, playful, primal. Just remember, consent matters. Say, "You're just too cute. I want to bite you, but I promise I'll be gentle." Chances are they'll smile and maybe lean in closer. Love doesn't always show up in soft words. Sometimes it shows up in tiny, harmless bites that say, "You're mine, and I really, really like you." Here's the uncomfortable truth. We aren't stuck because life is unfair. We're stuck because we're comfortable. Comfort whispers sweet lies that there's always tomorrow. It tells us scrolling feeds is connection, binge watching is rest, and likes are validation. But comfort never built greatness. It never fueled dreams. Change doesn't happen when you're content. It sparks when discomfort becomes unbearable. Ask yourself clearly, what am I tolerating that's quietly destroying me? The boring job? Empty relationships? Endless procrastination? Recognize it. Amplify that discomfort. Face it directly. Only when the discomfort of staying the same outweighs the pain of changing will you truly act. Remember this. Comfort kills more dreams than failure ever will. What's really trapping young Americans today? Is it student loans piling up endlessly, job uncertainty, or the overwhelming cost of healthcare? Maybe it's the constant pressure of social media, where our self-worth gets tied to likes, shares, and unrealistic standards. Are we stuck comparing ourselves to idealized lifestyles we see online, feeling inadequate at every swipe? In a society polarized by politics and divided by opinions, perhaps we're losing our genuine connections with others. Freedom isn't scrolling endlessly. It's found in meaningful, authentic conversations and experiences. Maybe what traps us isn't external conditions alone, but the fear of not measuring up to an image society dictates. It's time we redefine success on our terms, embracing our imperfections and authenticity. Because the strongest cage isn't made by others, it's built by our own doubts and fears. 1 minute to see through anyone. Psychology explained. The quietest person in the room? They're not shy. They've just seen through it all, more awake than anyone. The one always sharing how hard life's been? Not weak. Just used to getting attention through pain. Playing the victim earns them sympathy. That overly friendly person who never says no? They're not just sweet. They're scared to be left out, afraid you'll leave if they're not always nice enough. The one who's sharp-tongued and always attacking others? They're not tough, just scared. They hide behind anger to cover up deep insecurity. And the person always making fun of people? They're not confident, they're hurting. They lift themselves up by tearing others down. Psychology sees through it all. Behind every extreme behavior, there's a fear, a need, a wound. Understand that, and you'll start to truly understand people. Why some people stay stuck in life. It's not always laziness. Some people just never emotionally grew up. They start something, expect fast results, and give up the second it gets hard. No plan, just panic, stress, and self-doubt. They want change, but deep down they believe it won't work. That's called learned helplessness. Like a bird kept in a cage so long, it forgets how to fly. A lot of this comes from childhood, falling down but no one helped, making mistakes but only getting blamed. So they stop trusting themselves. They think, I'm probably just not good enough. But here's the truth. They're not broken, just unheard. And once they start healing, their growth is unstoppable. If this sounds like you, try this. Go back. Take care of the younger you. Give them what they never got. Patience, support, belief. That's where real change begins. Not all deep thinkers are wise. Some just crave attention, copying big ideas from TikTok or Reddit to sound profound. But the truly deep ones, they're quiet, tired. They saw life too clearly, too early. Big dreams, but no tools. Now they feel stuck, numb, maybe even broken. At night they overthink everything, fantasize power just to feel in control. They smile in public, but feel no one really sees them. If that's you, forget the big purpose. Start small. Move your body. Read one page. Feel something real again. The real strength? Still loving life after seeing how dark it gets.